The National Convention of the United Basalt Organization in the Americas was hosted by the Kentucky chapter. Arrival and registration of delegates went on as planned. Roll call was made by the corresponding secretary, Mr. Ben Sulu, who acted in place of the Secretary General, Mr. Daniel Gay Sr., who was absent due to the death of his father in Liberia. The minutes were read by the acting secretary, Mr. Ben Sulu. All corrections were made. The correction made was instead of Mr. Dansall, the Honorable Page name was mentioned as chairman of the board of directors. After the correction, the minutes was adopted and formed part of the union's archive. All delegates gathered at the home of the host president of Kentucky, Mr. and Mrs. Williams, on Friday, May the 23rd, 2014. The family welcomed all delegates in their home, and they were told to feel good. On Saturday, May the 24th of 2014, the Committee on Resolution made its reports. Councilor Glenn Cooper made a motion for the body to discuss only those items that has not been passed in previous conventions. Those resolutions were change to convention date, going to accompany the national president to all UNIBOA national convention activities, it was approved by the body that the convention date be changed from May the 23rd to the 25th every year, Memorial Day weekend, to June the 3rd weekend of each year, and the National Queen should accompany the national president to all national occasions. Dual citizenship. Mr. Emmanuel Wati made a presentation on the dual citizenship. He introduced the new assembly that the Liberian Constitution is silent on the issue of dual citizenship. They are running a campaign to change the law to allow dual citizenship to work for all Liberians who have nationalized themselves in other countries, including the United States. Financial report. The financial report was read by the National Treasurer, Mr. A.M. Davis, with the balance in account as of December 31st of 2013 in the amount of $16,488.35. The report was approved. The President indicated that copies of the report will be sent to chapters of the Union and those who owed due will not take part in the election. Life insurance. The paperwork for life insurance were given to the National Treasurer, Mr. Davis, for those who will be interested to contact him. National Queen Contest. The National Queen was contested by 3 beautiful queens from DC chapter, Rhode Island, and Kentucky. Ms. Comfort Sawie from Kentucky chapter won the Queen for the crown for 2014 and 2015, while the DC chapter took the second place. Kentucky won with $1,648. Minnesota chapter contributed $300 towards the Queen contest since they did not bring Queen. The total funds raised from the contest, including checks, were $3,400. Special election. Mr. James B. Kelly, National Vice President, who is presently working with the Liberian government in Liberia as Deputy Director for Internal Revenue, resigned the positions of Vice President. He expressed thanks and appreciation for the good level of working relationship with the organization. In response, the National President accepted his resignation with honor. Mrs. Martha Charlie, who is not here today, was appointed to finish the term of Mr. James B. Kelly. Mrs. Charlie accepted the position with respect. 2005 convention venue. Mr. Logan opposed DC chapter hosting the 2015 National Convention because DC had just come back and they were delinquent in the deal. But the president for DC said DC is able to host the convention. what Smith said at the chapter that are not being able to host a convention, they attend this year convention, which was in Kentucky. Therefore, Rhode Island should decide before the convention can be sent to a chapter, but was considered a delay. Mr. Steve Zioga said, let us give the DC chapter a chance. That was a recommendation by Mr. Steve Zioga. Our national president later on appealed to the union for the DC chapter to host a convention. A motion was made by Honorable James B. Kelly. The motion was carried by majority vote for DC to host the 2015 National Convention. The banquet night was well attended by delegates, invitees, and friends. Mrs. V. Williams introduced the keynote speaker, Honorable Nuko Reeves, recipient of the UNIBOA National Award. The keynote speaker called on the union, saying there is a time for us to make strong partnership in the diaspora for a better homeland. Speaking on the theme, let us work and stop the talk as we walk. Contribution. Mr. Reeves made the following contribution. 1, $2,000 for the Midwife Half-House Project in Riverside, $1,000 for Adult Care Plan, and $750 as scholarship for UNIBOA Scholarship Fund. Reverend Dr. Axel C. Parkmore and his team of visitors were welcomed by the National President, Honorable Emmanuel G. Smith. Project donation. South Jersey, $150 for the Midwife Halfway House. New York chapter, $500 for UNIBOA Adult Care Program. Rhode Island, $200 for UNIBOA Adult Care Program. Mr. James Kelly, $150, pledged. Mr. Emmanuel Smith, $100, paid. Catherine and Philip Van Bram, $1,000 pledged. Catherine Porter has made good on the pledge in 2015. The donation have been received. DC chapter pledged $150. The year award was presented to Kentucky chapter for the level of hard work, and Mr. Emmanuel Wedgie was given an award for his hard work as well. Mr. Emmanuel and Reeves were presented the Presidential Award for his outstanding contribution and hard work to the union. Finance. The total income for the 2014 National Convention was $17,778. The 2014 National Convention that joined at 1 p.m. was declared by Mrs. Elizabeth Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, you have listened to what happened in Kentucky in 2014 at the UNIBOA National Convention. At the convention, I will now turn the floor over to the President to accept the meeting and to raise a motion for the acceptance, correction of this meeting being right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. You have heard the readings of the minutes. I would like to entertain a motion for the minutes to be open for corrections and subsequent adoption. That been moved by Honorable Page that the minutes just read be open for corrections and subsequently accept into our archive. Can I get a second?
Second motion.
Yeah, be seconded by Isaac Spade. So anyone has any correction to the minutes, those who were here at the convention in Kentucky? Dr. Verdier.
Yes, Mr. President. I have a few corrections. Under dual citizenship, instead of nationalized, they should be naturalized.
Okay. Mr. Secretary?
Instead of nationalized, it should be naturalized.
It should be naturalized.
And then under the 2015 convention venue, it just says Mr. Logan. What's his first name? We need to know his first name.
Rogers Logan, make that correction.
So, and maybe his chapter will be important also.
Yes. From Minnesota chapter.
Okay, so, and then...
Yeah, Roger looking from Minnesota chapter.
And then on a contribution, it is for midwife halfway house, not just half house, but halfway. And then honor awards, it should be the chapter of the year, not just the year award.
Thank you, Dr. Frederick, for that observation. Another one, Steve Zioga from Minnesota.
Yes, Mr. President, if the bill is going to be part of our official document, then you think the resolution of pass for that convention should be part of that bill?
Okay, we'll make sure we forward that resolution to the Secretary General as well.
Thank you.
Any other correction?
Mr. Chairman.
Okay, the Honorable Gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr. Scamendez.
I don't know whether it was an oversight, but I heard him say OFA convention venue when he was talking about or discussing about where the convention should go. I think it should be 2015.
It should be 2015 instead of 05.
Oh, okay.
Any other correction? Going twice? If there's no other corrections to be made, with the corrections and additions just made, we will put the document in our archives to form part of our documents. There was one oversight that we made. I want to call Maggie now to, Maggie, before you do your presentation,